and so when Katars fall off, it generally means that we don't see not Hattori, but Asuri as much. But it looks like this time around she's starting to make a splash again.
Yeah, absolutely. Asuri in general has been quite favored as of recently. We're seeing more and more Katars in not only the ranked queues, but also in the tournaments. And also, we have seen an insane amount of Mirage players today, man. It looks like Shadra is no exception. Shadra, very, very well known for his Mirage pick.
Yes, right, and we've been seeing Godly rocking the Mirage as well. We saw a lot of Sandstorm playing Mirage. It's going to be a double. No, just goes right into the Sayer despite catching the dodge, saying, I don't have enough time to get that second D-Light there. Sometimes it's a little weird when you catch the dodge in with the sidelight on Spear. Ooh, nice wait. Couldn't get the dodge there, but man, Shadra is playing pretty darn good right now. Jakeyy just trying to maintain stage control.
Jakeyy trying to search for that grounded option onto Shadra, but Shadra is not allowing him to find it. Going to take that D-Light Sayer to the face. Able to get back up though with some slippery movement. He retakes the stage control with that. Ooh, nice there.
Ooh, okay. Potential edge guard situation here. Shadra gonna go ahead and grab a new weapon. Has that spear. Just goes for the immediate D-Light. I don't even think there was a dodge there. Just said, you know what? I'm gonna call you out here, and it works. Shadra getting the first stock of this game.
Oof. And it looks like he just keeps going, finding so many nairs, so many aerial options here, and the damage racks up so quickly onto Jakeyy as Shadra is just pushing that advantage stage further and further.
Okay, not bad at all. Ends up losing the stock, but not without dealing a whole boatload of damage onto Jakeyy now. Managing to pick up this spear. Is going to go ahead and try to see if maybe we can get some Ed-Lights, some D-Lights for the anti-airs, because Jakeyy has been opting to go to these platforms quite a bit. And so Shadra's like, well, if I can catch you coming down with the D-Light, I get a guaranteed combo. Tries again there, but Jakeyy doing a good job of mixing up the high and the low, but still not able to find these wins in the neutral exchanges. Look at these weapon tosses from Shadra.
Yeah, weapon tosses coming out. Shadra is fortunately going to be able to pick up another weapon. Those weapon throws maybe wasn't the best play in the book, and that D-Sig didn't connect. Jakeyy able to get a punish in there. Shadra not able to follow up with that scythe there. Could Jakeyy still be going out? Shadra tries to go for a commitment. Going over to the spear, but the D-Sig doesn't connect either. Oh, but what a beautiful bounce with that signature.
Man, great stuff, honestly, from Jakeyy. Despite losing the stock there, was able to bring things relatively back to even. Even managed to bait out a spot dodge from Shadra, but wasn't able to capitalize. I think a Katar down sig is usually the option that most Asuris will go for in that position. But speak of the devil, it is just a good move on its own. You just throw it out, you'll get the stock, and now we have ourselves a tie game. Jakeyy trailing a little bit in damage, but not by too much, and Mirage doesn't have a whole lot of defense, so it is doable.
Jakeyy is gonna have to try to find a pretty large damage build-up combo here, but what's that? He miscalculated his options, and that's him going out. The dodge just barely too late, and he's not going to be able to get back up. What an unfortunate ending to that first game.
Yeah, no, that was a little sad. I'm not gonna lie, that was a little sad. It was looking like a close game, and then just a bit of a misplay. Sometimes that happens. You try to drift into the wall and fast fall, and you just don't quite get the wall touch, and then you're like, oh, I'm really low now. You have to spend so many resources to get back to the stage, and luckily for Shadra, was in the right spot. Just threw out that GC down sig, was able to close out the game kind of for free, but hopefully in this game too, a little bit of a change of scenery. We have no platforms at play here. We're on Demon Island.
Yeah, and I think that definitely could have quite a large impact. Not only the Asuri, some of the Asuri neutral signatures are going to be a lot more dangerous when you have a wall as this thin. Shadra was able to pick up a lot of nice combos with that platforms, which he now doesn't have an opportunity to do anymore.
Okay, let's see. Nice attempt here from Shadra. Tries to go for that ground pound. It's not going to collect. D-Light Sayer is the name of the game here. Shadra's trying to recover. Manages to do so. Jakeyy had no weapon for the moment. Throws away those Katars as well. Waiting for that sword. It spawns on the left side, which means that Shadra's going to be able to pick it up. And still trying to starve out Jakeyy, but manages to give up the weapon. And here's a shot for an edge guard.
Oh, and there it is.
It's quick with it.
Jakeyy was so close to getting an easy lead there into the beginning of the game, but Shadra is just able to sustain that stock despite being damaged. He's just not taking any of these hits that is going to be knocking out. As I say so, Jakey's able to line up a recovery. He's going to even it out a bit further. You have the weapon advantage, you have the Katars in hand. This you have all of the right circumstances to build up and even out this damage, which he is able to do.
And it's always interesting. I always like to see what Qatar's players opt to go for when they get the sidelight, right? Because at this point, this patch probably happened like a year ago, where after sidelight, oh my gosh, Pogo, hold on. Got two,
That's the second.
three.
3, weapon throw. Ah, he doesn't even need the 4th. Dude, spear off stage.
Yeah.
What is there to be said? Like, Jakeyy took one spear there to the face, and it's like, I mean, I guess you chose. I guess you chose death.
On a stage like Demon Island 2, where the walls are so short, it's so much easier to line up those pogos because you know that they're looking for that wall touch. And Shadra completely capitalizing. Jakeyy kind of falling behind here, goes for the side sig this time around. And that one packs quite a bit more force. It looks very similar to the down sig. You know, the untrained eye may not recognize the difference because sure, be swiping, but it do hit quite a bit harder.
Throws out that nair, tries to go for some of that aerial play that he found great success on earlier. Jakeyy, he gets a good opening. He's not able to find that, you know, final low that you need on Qatar's.
Okay, let's see.
Oh, he punished that with a D-Light and then kept going? That's insane by Jakeyy.
Yeah, great spacing there, right? Was able to line up, because you know that Qatar D-Light goes a little bit diagonal with the hitbox, and so was able to stand a little bit off to the side, hit the direct middle of a spear ground pound to anti-air it. Line it up perfect, you can stuff it out, but you have to have the spacing proper.
Oh, that was, it was so even, but Jakeyy did such a good job at taking back all of that damage, but Shadra, he had that lead for so long, just looking for a single hit. He's able to finally get it, I think, the nair into the recovery, and that's going to be game. We're 2-0 on the board now.
Okay, and Shadra making it kind of easy toward the end there, right? Says, I got all this damage racked up, I'm gonna hit you with a sidelight, and then if you just go for jump recovery after that sidelight, you cover quite a bit of dodge reads, right? Anything that's kind of a bit on the higher end, you're dodging up and away, you're dodging to the side, you can catch with that jump recovery, and so really just kind of picked a safe option to find the KO and was able to lock it in.
I do gotta say, there's like 2 things you need to know about Shadra. He is quite literally the highest experience Mirage in the entire game, in the world.
Wow.
On top of that, I tuned into his stream earlier today, and he's listening to Speedcore. I feel like that explains so much of his playstyle. I mean, look, that double Seer, I mean, 8 seconds into the match, he's trying to throw out attacks as fast as the BPM of the song, dude.
Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, I see what you're talking about. Shadra's out here cooking. Jakey's trying to answer back here. The weapon throw into the N-sig to force the jump. That's going to make things a little bit difficult. Shadra clearly feeling himself. We'll see if Jakeyy can bring himself back into this one. But right now, it's the name of the game is Mirage. Jakeyy tries to pop off. It's not going to be enough. Shadra tries to get the retaliation, but the side sig's not going to hit. They're trading blows, but Jakey's behind. He needs clear W's.
Jakeyy has been even against Shadra so many times in terms of neutral, and right now he's actually completely dominating that neutral space. I don't think, after Shadra got those 2 biggest rings, I don't think Shadra hit Jakeyy a single time.
Oh man, things are heating up. Shadra, they're playing off stage now. Jakeyy gets the recovery, but it's not going to be enough. Shadra turns it around with the ground pound. Is going to go for another, and that's going to be the stock. Jakeyy is out of there, and now Shadra ahead by a stock yet again, sitting at is set point, already up 2-0. Jakeyy needs to turn things around. He needs to win this game to keep the dreams alive here.
This is a roller coaster of emotions, man. Shadra doing so well on the offstage against Jakeyy, only for Jakeyy to again pop off in literally every single neutral interaction. Shadra isn't able to break his bubble right now. They're kind of going blow for blow, which is good for Shadra since he was in that damage lead. But as they're loading in to their final stocks here, this is still any man's game.
Hey, Jakeyy starts off with a couple nairs, getting those quick juggles, but Shadra's answering back. You can see the aggressive chase dodges, looking for a dodge out of Jakeyy. This time reads high, Jakeyy goes low, doing a great job of mixing up his options, but he keeps losing out in the neutral game. Has an opportunity to get a lot of damage on Shadra. He's too slow for the punish, and Shadra tries to capitalize a ground pound. Hold on, can Jakeyy close it out here?
Applies the sidelight, tries to go for the dare, doesn't connect. He gets a true combo though with the weapon throw. He's looking for a signature. No, he's looking for the Sair. Shadra finds the punish though, and that could be it. He's disarmed. Jakeyy looking for the offstage option.
He's too slow for the punish.
Oh, and that's a GC!
Shadra. Shadra gets the double D-Light Sair. Jakeyy had it. He had it, but he just
It was
didn't
so
believe
close.
hard enough. He didn't believe hard enough. We saw Shadra sitting with the exclamation points in the sweat beats, trying to figure out how to land, and Jakeyy had to have the confidence to dash up and just D-Light the landing, and he didn't